No. Are you kidding me?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Want to take one marker?
We're boring you?
I'm so tired. Do you know what my life has been like? My husband got home at midnight last week after being gone all
Last
week.
night.
Whatever, I'm tired. I had to wake up at midnight. That motherfucker.
Wait, did you go pick his ass up from the airport as a pregnant
I didn't
woman?
pick his ass up from the airport.
Thank you.
But I was in the kitchen with the dogs because of Icky's situation.
Icky situation.
You're such an asshole.
She literally, and God bless her, she's growing a baby, so she deserves this. But I am 100% positive she's on that floor and telling her dogs they're sick. She's like, you guys are sick and we're not going to leave the floor. And I went and visited this household just so I could investigate what was going on. And it's definitely Munchausen syndrome.
No.
It is. It is. She's like, Icky, you're ill. You're ill. You need to sit, Icky.
No, I say you're hurt. You gotta take it easy, buddy. Everybody knows French bulldogs are wildly out of control, and once they get a tiny injury, it can become a really severe injury because they will hurt themselves because they're fucking stupid.
Right.
I wish nothing but pain and suffering on you and your entire family, and I mean that.
We're already suffering. It's been a few rough days.
For the audio only listeners, I'm rolling my eyes heavily. Like I might get a headache from how hard I'm rolling these eyes. It's like a tilde on my forehead.
Sometimes I think, and this is the nasty part of me, I can't wait until that baby is born.
Why?
Because
he's gonna be so cute.
No, because he's
gonna be so well behaved and so cute.
No,
he's gonna be so sweet.
And for everyone that just wants to be nasty and say, I knew having twins was gonna be hard for them. Grow up. Having twins is hard for literally everyone.
Also, you were scared like the second you made that decision.
Also, look at anyone or go on any forum of any twin parent. It is a lot to have not one newborn, but two newborns.
Yeah.
And I think we're doing a really good job.
Yeah.
And luckily, they've been really like good babies. Like even the people who work here will be like, these babies are good babies. Like, yes, it's a lot because there's two, but thank God that they're not super difficult babies individually because I feel for people out there. And they had like their doctor's appointments. They got the vaccinations they needed to get, and they've just been having a hard time processing through those.
Yeah.
And I see the symptoms can last 1 to 3 days, and today's coming up on 72 hours. So I'm hoping it
works
all
itself
flushes
out. I mean, I
through.
just saw them out in the yard and they're sleeping like little larvae.
Well, that's because they had to get in the stroller to go outside because it was a complete chaos meltdown this morning.
Oh,
all
boys.
hands on deck because these boys were just
babies.
sad.
They're babies.
I honestly think it's the vaccinations.
Yeah, that's what everybody says, that they get fussy after a vaccination.
I know, but for 3 days.
I mean, whenever I get a vaccination, I'm fussy for fucking
Ever?
months. I'm like...
But we did take them out of the house to do that. They were so good.
Yeah.
And even after they had gotten their shots, they were really good. They were so excited to see the outside world.
Can we take them out more?
Yeah, I think now we can. I'm hoping that what's happened the past 3 days is situational and not a new normal. I don't think it is.
I mean, I think no matter what, you can't wait for your baby to be like a perfect addition to society.
That's not what I'm waiting to do. And they go outside every single day. Like they
Right.
spend a 2-hour nap outside every day unless it's too cold for them to do so.
Right.
But I do need to stay consistent with this schedule
I
for everyone's
psychotically want
sanity.
to take them to high tea. And I think they would be dignified little gentlemen. And I'm honestly dying to take all fucking 3 of them to high tea at the Peninsula.
Their attention span right now is about 5 minutes.
I don't fucking care.
So
let them
they'll
sleep through it.
Want to
It's
sit
for
on your
me.
leg and bounce for 5 minutes, and then they're bored, and they want to go on their stomach for tummy time for 5 minutes, and then they're bored, and then they go in their bouncer for 5 minutes, then they're bored, then they look at their mobile for 5 minutes, and then they're bored, and then it's almost time to go to sleep again.
Yeah, but they've never done that at the Peninsula. Let's take them to high tea.
It would be so fun to make, and I watch.
There's nothing that people appreciate at high tea more than a couple of screaming babies. But like your babies they don't scream when you do the things that you know you need to do for them.
No, like I said, they're good babies.
Yeah.
This last few days has been just
Take those motherfuckers to high tea.
and it's always something different with the baby. Once you get comfortable with their schedule, then the schedule changes. So it is what it is.
Forevermore.
Forevermore.
Yeah.
Forever and ever and ever. So how was your ultrasound today?
It's pretty cute. I'm so tired. I'm literally Joe fucking came home at midnight last night, woke us up. It was a much to do. I went back to bed. And for some reason, men don't know how to calibrate Like, I feel like as a wife, I'm very considerate of being quiet for his dumbass because I don't want to deal with his bullshit. Mostly. Like, I'm considerate about his sleep schedule. Whatever. It's insane. It's stupid. It is what it is. But I accommodate it because I just want him to shut the fuck up. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, I get it.
And he, like, for some reason, like, it's just that same energy doesn't get returned. You know what I mean? And so, like, last night I was like, I'm going to bed. I've been sleeping on the kitchen floor for 5 fucking nights. I'm going to our bed and sleeping in it now. Good night. He also, like, had the audacity to come in and be like, so how long are we doing this for? And I was like, well, you were there. The vet said 14 days. So we're doing it for 14 fucking days. Don't act put out after you got to leave for a fucking week to go live your dream. And I stayed on the floor in the fucking kitchen and didn't complain. And I'm still not complaining about the kitchen floor. I'm complaining about you coming home and complaining about it after you got to fucking leave and live your fucking dream. And then I had to wake up at 7 a.m. so that I could get ready to come do the podcast, go to my doctor's appointment, then come here and do the podcast, then go grocery shopping, then go home and make fucking food. And he's like, he had the audacity to text me this morning after I left, where are you going?
Have you not come here every Monday for the last 4 years?
He's like, where are you? I was like, well, you know, I'm at the fucking doctor's doing a fucking baby ultrasound that you should be here for, but you can't be because when you said you would ask someone to come and help with Icky so that you could be part of this, you didn't follow through on it, which is also fucking enraging. They're tiny little things that you need to just do. Anyway, he kept coming back into the bedroom last night and it's like, I get woken up every fucking time. Because he's not doing, like, it's like there's no thought to it. And on his way home from the airport, he could stop at the fucking liquor store and get himself a 6-pack. But he doesn't think to do, like, all these little things where it's just like, why would you, like, you think about yourself. You think about accommodating yourself. We're always late for the doctor when he comes because he needs to put a fucking LaCroix in the car in case he gets thirsty. Like all these things. And it just takes me back to this one fucking GIF or whatever, like a viral clip on Instagram that I've seen a million times where it's like a mom has on a backpack, a baby, a toddler, a dog, a fucking houseboat, a fucking, like, everything you could possibly need she's carrying on her shoulders like this. And then another fucking animal comes out of nowhere and just takes her down and she smacks the baby on the floor and it's like the dad comes around empty-handed. What the fuck were you doing, sir? That's what I always want to think. Like, what are you guys doing? You guys all have mothers, right? Like, you were raised, you know. What is so fucking hard about that? And now that I'm having a boy, I'm like, this motherfucker better not.
You better hope that he's gay and I will train this man.
I mean, like, there's not a chance in hell that I'm having a son and I'm like, this is not, like, your father is unacceptable. And we love him and we'll pray for his soul as it burns in hell. But this is not acceptable. And when you get someone pregnant, whether it be by surrogate because you're gay or by penis because you're straight, I want you to know that you need to go above and beyond to think critically for yourself and your woman. Because she'll kill you. I could kill him. I love him so much. I really do. And he really redeemed himself because honest to God, dude, I was going to fucking kill him. I texted 3 women this morning. I was like, hey, any chance someone's available so that I can just like vent because I want to kill my husband? And they were like, sure. I was like, thank you. But then I got on the phone with him and I remembered I love him very much. He is great. He's on the kitchen floor right now. After he remembered he also is claiming that the Tesla location said it was in the front of the house, which is why he asked where I was. Sure. I'm sure it was a glitch in your app and not you doing something that's inherently you. And he did say, you have the whole day. And I was like, thank God.
Thank God we get to go celebrate our birthdays.
I literally can't. Like, I have to go to Costco.
I will take you there.
I have to go on a hike. I will not go to the Costco over here.
I will go in for you.
You know how I feel about this Costco. I will not set foot in that place.
It's gorgeous. You'll get abused, but it's gorgeous. It's new. It's pretty. It's nice.
The amount of tired and like enraged. My fucking gynecologist morning, she's like, how are you? I was like, I'm feeling a lot better, but I'm full of rage. Like, I'm enraged. I'm angry. I'm full of rage. And she was like, some things are just enraging. I was like, you know what? That's true. I said, ain't that the truth? She said, yep. I said, okay. And you know what? She gave me something to wipe off after this time. So it looks like we're making progress on that front.
Was it the same woman?
It's always the same woman.
I thought I heard something.
No.
Okay. And so everything's looking good. You saw the baby.
Everything's looking good. I saw his little foot really clearly. It's really cute. Wow. Yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting stuff.
And are you feeling a lot better?
I'm feeling...
outside of the rage.
Yeah, I'm just going to say I'm feeling like I'm not as physically exhausted and I'm not violently ill all the time. The headaches and the gum bleeding, that's another story. Oof. But I think I was getting headaches because I'm not consuming enough protein and calcium. So that's one of the things that I'm picking up on my Costco run is protein and calcium.
And we've got to start your nursery. And by we, I mean I will come help you. But it's something I think you need to do.
It's scary in there,
because then
when he came over this weekend, he's like, this week, I don't even know what time is anymore. No, it was this weekend. Yeah. He's like, let's film me looking at your nursery. And I was like, well, I'm not.
I wanted the before because I know she's not going to film a proper before unless I hold. You were like, I'm never going to do that.
I'm doing a whole series.
So you're going to leave it as it is right now and show how it is.
Yes, of course. I'm not taking any time.
Because I was like, okay, so it's not going to be one video.
No, it's going to be like 3 videos. You saw how fucked up that room is.
It's a hoarder's room. Yeah. It's your version of your husband's backyard.
Well, do you know why it's like that?
No.
Because of my fucking husband. Because my husband we get married, right? One of the things that Joe and I used to do for dates is we would go to those massage chairs that are just around town. Like you can go to like a fucking Brookstone or whatever and sit in it and never buy it. And we would do it at Costco and we would go to these places. We get married. Joe saves up for forever, buys this $8,000 fucking massage chair. We are not those people. Just so you know, my car was $4,000. The most expensive thing we have is our fucking French bulldog. That motherfucker bought an $8,000 massage chair that is so fucking big you can't move it or put it anywhere. It's like you've also been in our house. Like our house is totally cute. It's very small. There's not room for a spaceship-sized $8,000 massage chair that clamps you into it.
I don't think there's enough size in a mansion for that thing.
And I love it. And I said, Joe, put it in your office. Joe gets the biggest room in the house for his office because he's a hoarder and has fucking closets full of God knows what. That's the other thing. I'm always buying this motherfucker storage units. Do you think he uses them?
You have storage units?
In every house we've been in, I bought that motherfucker armoires. Like closet storage things. Do you know what he does? Throws his shit on top of the armoire. Like he's got a table in his office right now that's just got piles of fucking clothes on it. And he's got the biggest closet in the whole house.
The backyard.
And when you open the closet, it's full. But I don't know what the fuck is in it.
I walk in the backyard and I was like, what is going on here?
Isn't that crazy?
It's literally, and I mean this with love, a junkyard.
No, it's like, a junkyard. It's like a prison junkyard.
Things that have been rusting there for
10 years.
Have not been used.
Crazy.
They're just rotting.
I thought we would have left them to rot at our old house, and Joe fucking brought them to this new location where he still doesn't use them. And he started hanging from this workout bar every day. It's like, what are you doing? Are you trying to justify this? Because no matter what, when you leave to shoot your movie, I'm getting a fucking dumpster and it's going in the trash.
I so badly want a day in the life of Joe. Like
it's so nuts. And
I just wanted to see like good like starts like it's the morning of a vlog and he's just hanging.
No,
there.
it's 3 p.m. on a vlog.
And then he's acting like Gwyneth Paltrow in his kitchen, telling everyone what they can't consume.
And I love it. I love him so much that I feel bad about everything that I'm saying here and now.
No, you said this all with love.
It's fucking crazy.
Everyone has the other person in a relationship that you're like, the basic things that everyone has to do. Why don't you do those things? But it's like
what the fuck?
They provide so many other things.
So many other things.
He
loves me so much. He's so sweet. But it's like at the end of the day, he took the massage chair out of his office, gaslit me and said, you asked for this chair. You wanted this chair. I got this chair because of you. And he honestly believes it. That's what's so crazy. He's constantly gaslighting me, but it's like, it's not in a vicious way because he doesn't mean to. His version of reality is just fucked. And he goes, I need to be able to lay on the floor in my office, so I'm going to get the massage chair out of here.
Lay on the floor in his office?
Do you remember how cute my office was when I set it up with that? I literally...
Yeah, I was harassed by Mr. Bubs in that room when it was still cute.
I stole shit from you. I stole shit from Set. I set that motherfucker up to be a super cute, tranquil space for me to be in. I stopped liking being in there because Jelly used to be in there with me, and then it just became a really fucking sad space for me to be in. And I like to work where my dogs can sit and touch me, and I couldn't sit and touch them at the desk. Anyway, Joe fucking moves out this beautiful chair situation I had set up for reading. Like literally I bought a spotlight. I had a little side table. It was cute.
Yeah.
I was proud of it. He goes, I'm putting the massage chair in your office, which by the way, fucks my entire space because I have the smallest room in the house.
Well, it's gonna go back to his office
It
when the
fucking
nursery
better.
happens,
I said before
right?
you leave to make your movie, you're moving the fucking chair out of the office and out of my office. And if it has to go back in yours, it has to go back in yours.
Well, it's the baby's room now.
That's the other thing. The baby should have the room with the biggest fucking closet. But instead, now the baby's relegated to my shit ass room because Joe wants to be able to lay on the floor. The fuck?
So the whole reason I was saying this is because I've never been pregnant,
Right.
but I'm assuming now that you're in your second trimester and you're feeling better than you were in your first trimester, you want to get the bulk of the work done before you're huge
Yeah.
and can't move.
Yeah.
So I'll come help you.
Thank you.
Have you decided like firmly on a theme?
Yes, but I think it's more in color than it is a theme.
Right.
And I was originally really leaning towards like a heavy dinosaur vibe because I found this really cute kind of old-timey dinosaur like watercolor that had like a lot of color in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I have decided I would rather not put up wallpaper.
Oh, it is a pain in the ass.
It's a nightmare.
And then even if you get the pill and stick, like sometimes
It's
it
a
doesn't
fucking
adhere.
nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or it
no.
starts pilling.
So I think I just want to paint it like a sort of powdery blue. And also like if we end up staying in this house a long time and having a second baby, like I want it to be almost gender neutral, but not.
If you want to do an accent wallpaper wall, I will do one wallpaper wall at your house.
That's all I was ever planning. But
I'll help you with that.
I don't have
I did this behind us.
Right, but I was thinking Joe mentioned clouds, like he likes the idea of clouds, but I don't.
It's also in everyone's nursery.
Clouds?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't. I think I'm gonna fucking paint the walls. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, no hate to you if you have clouds.
No.
I also considered clouds on my ceiling, so it's like,
Yeah.
But everyone does clouds because it's such like a beautiful, fun, calming,
Yeah.
serene environment.
I was thinking the big thing I want to do is like a gallery wall of like everybody who loves him, like his sort of like familial tree, almost like living and deceased.
Right.
You know, like all our dogs will be up there, like my grandparents, his grandparents, Joe's family, like just a really nice sort of gallery wall with mixed matched soft colored frames.
Right.
Like natural materials though. Like I don't want like red, yellow, and green frames. I want like different color wood frames.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm seeing for it.
I mean, most importantly, I think you should create a space that you feel comfortable
Yeah.
being in all the time.
Yeah.
Because it's more for you than the baby, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, and the more I think about it, it's like I don't even know how much time I'll be spending in there because, like I said, like I like to be with the dogs where they can be with. I feel like we're gonna spend a majority of our time like in the living room.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that's how the majority of people are. Like they don't end up in their nursery until their kids like 6 months. We use our nursery around the clock.
Yeah.
But, okay. What did you learn after spending 7 days on the ground?
I love it. I do. I honestly do. I think I'm so lucky to be in a position to get to do that. I'm
gonna insert a photo of her environment. I
It's
did come
dope.
over. She made me like protein pancakes. They were delicious.
Yeah.
Bubs was nice to me.
He was?
I mean, yeah, for the most
As
part.
nice as he
Remember, he
can
like
be.
came up to me and was
Oh,
like,
yes, he
stood on my leg,
yeah.
wagged, like, and then I got too scared and ran.
Yeah.
But I didn't intimidate him this time.
No.
So
You were good. You were nice to Bubs is
I
really
was
what we
being
should
big.
say.
I
Yeah.
was big for me.
No, I genuinely, this is sick, but like I enjoy the time spent with the dogs. I don't mind having to slow down a little bit. Like I also shot a really fun vlog in there where I really wanted a egg McMuffin, but I couldn't go get an egg McMuffin and I wasn't about to pay Uber Eats prices for an egg McMuffin. So I made English muffins from scratch.
You had everything conveniently sitting in your kitchen?
Almost everything. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I had to test my yeast to see if it was still good. But if it wasn't, I was just going to use some of the dog's yeast. You know what I'm saying? I'm winking.
Okay, I wanted to start some drama. Not with you. With you.
Oh.
Not you. You.
With the audience?
Yes! Everyone was
true.
so upset about our problems with customer service last week. And are you kidding me with me being the problem? This is going to look bad for me?
I psycho responded to some of the comments.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Because, okay, so last week we went to Little Caesars and the employees were nasty to us. The previous week we went to Cold Stone. The employee was nasty to us. And listen, I understand. Everyone's like, you try being happy if you worked at those jobs, or you're so out of touch, you're not relatable.
No, these people are like 19 to 21. Like this is the job they should have right now. And they're not at a dark place in their life. They're employed at a fucking job that treats them like people.
And I'm just saying, as somebody who waited tables for 7 years, if somebody ordered an appetizer that was massive and going to feed 7 people and there was 2 people at the table, I'd always, just out of the kindness of my heart, say, hey, just so you know, this appetizer will feed 7 people. It's massive. It costs a lot. But if that's what you want, totally cool. Like, just letting you know. Because that's what you do. If I'm ordering $70, I think it was $60 worth of Little Caesars food, and to all they know, it was just Chris and I standing in there, it wouldn't have been that hard to be like, just so you know, that's like a fuck ton of food.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
I will also say that when I was like 22 to 24, I worked in a literal janitor's closet with 2 other full-grown adults crammed in like fucking sardines. And we sold juice to people. And one of the people that, like, our manager was awful and would sexually harass us. And never once did we do anything nasty to the person that came to buy the fucking juice from us, because it's not their fault.
And also, if I was the owner of these establishments, I would be mortified if they were treating customers in this way, because I will never go back to that Little Caesars.
No, it's also crazy.
And granted, they're not obligated to tell me like, hey, motherfucker, you're ordering a lot of food. Maybe he thought I was stoned out of my mind and needed it.
This is literally...
No. But I am saying, but the way that they were annoyed at somebody walking into the store and rolling their eyes that somebody was walking in to buy something at a food establishment because they didn't want us to be there,
and then
is crazy.
The secondhand part of that is the way that the other employee was fighting with the shitty employee and taking it out on everybody in that space emotionally was fucking crazy.
Like,
and that's just a part of being a person in the world.
And I get everyone has bad days, but I don't feel like you should feel abused walking out of a food establishment.
It was crazy. It like took me back to when I lived with an abusive person and I was walking on eggshells the whole time. Like, this person was literally in the back room, smash, bang, slam, tying the bag, throwing the bag. And it's like, and you could tell like this had nothing to do with us, but you're mad at your coworker, but no matter what, you're taking it out on us. And that's fucking crazy. And
listen,
I like, there's this sense of entitlement to everybody's in charge of your emotional space. Nobody's the fuck in charge of your emotional space but you.
Every time I got so overwhelmed to a point I thought I was going to lose it when I was waiting tables, I'd go to the bathroom and scream a little bit into my arm.
Yeah.
And then I'd say, I'm going to flip this table if I don't get to quit soon.
Yeah.
And then the day I quit, I almost wanted to flip a fucking table on a bitch in Brentwood who was just so entitled and fucking rude. But you know what? I went out, I smiled, and I handed her a check, and I said, have a nice day.
Was that bitch?
I'm going to build a great life for myself. Thank you.
Was that bitch also my abuser? But to be like, honestly, yeah, like that, like, yeah, dude, like this is that chapter of your life where your fucking job sucks. You're figuring out your way in the world. And if you practice now being a person who can control their emotions and who can provide their own safe space and who can act like rationally in response to the irrational, you're gonna go fucking far.
Well, and I know you think it's a toxic way of thinking, but I always loved the saying, how you do anything is how you do everything, in the context of like when I was a food runner, running food at Pink Taco, huge trays above my head with 7 entrees on them, and everyone treats you like shit. I still showed up to that job because it allowed me to have free days where I could pursue what I wanted to do to get out of there. Yeah. And I just thought, like, if I can do this job with integrity, my next job will be further serving where I want to be in the next portion.
One of the reasons why I hated my day job so much was because I, like you, care so much about the work I'm doing because I'm the one doing the work. Right. It's representative of who I am as a person.
And you never know who you're talking to. And
no.
You never know like who will pop out of anywhere and be your next opportunity or be, you know, like, I don't know. I just think how you interact in the world is very important.
Yeah, not only that, but it's a sense of like self-esteem. It's esteemable to carry yourself in this world like a person who's not a sorry, damn it. What time is it?
24.
30.
And with that, I also understand everyone has bad days. I'm not perfect
Yes.
either. Like, I've also probably been an asshole on multiple occasions, maybe even on camera. So I'm sorry as well. Today's podcast is sponsored by Stitch Fix, and they send style that is so good you can feel it. They deliver all the confidence that comes from a truly amazing outfit without having to do any of the work. My stylist at Stitch Fix helps take my wardrobe to the next level. She knows what works for me, sometimes even better than I do myself, and helps me discover new things about my style, which is incredible for me because I'm not one that loves to go to the mall and try things on and discover what works and what doesn't. So I love that with Stitch Fix, I can do all of this at home without any of the work. I just give my stylist my size, budget preferences, and style ideas, and I order boxes when I want and how I want. No subscription required. Stitch Fix sends back 5 just for me pieces, plus outfit recommendations and pro styling tips. I keep what I love and send back the rest. Shipping, returns, and exchanges are always free. So to achieve style that makes you feel as good as you look, get started today at stitchfix.com/sip. That's stitchfix.com/sip. stitchfix.com/sip. Today's podcast is sponsored by ZocDoc, and we all know there are things in life you have to compromise on, but when it comes to your health, there should be no compromise. So don't go back to that doctor who uses your appointment to catch up on the latest headlines or tell you about their recent family drama. Instead, check out ZocDoc, the place where you can find and book doctors who will make you feel comfortable, listen to you, and actually prioritize your health. On ZocDoc, it's simple. You can search by location, availability, and insurance, so there's literally no compromise. Because with ZocDoc, you have more options than you know. It's a free app and website that you can search and compare highly rated in-network doctors near you and instantly book appointments with them online. All of these doctors have verified reviews from actual real patients with tens of thousands of options that are top-rated, patient-reviewed, and credible. You can filter specifically for ones who take your insurance, who are located near you, and treat basically any condition you're searching for. The typical wait time to see a doctor booked on ZocDoc is just between 24 and 72 hours. That's it, and you can even score same-day appointments. I've used ZocDoc on so many occasions, especially when I'm in a different location than my house and I need to see a specialist. If I've tweaked my back and I just need to get back in action, I go to ZocDoc and find a doctor that is right for me. So go to ZocDoc.com/thesip and download the ZocDoc app for free, then find and book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/thesip, ZocDoc.com/thesip. I also had no idea so many people had a distaste for Mama O.
Oh, people hate
They
Oprah.
were really mad at me. They're like, Ryland stands up for all the worst celebrities.
I didn't look up any of it, but did you read their comments? Some of it was pretty dark about the accusations against
dark.
Oprah.
I'm not going deep into any of it.
No.
I'm making lighthearted jokes at something that I thought was comical and funny, and Oprah is, love her or hate her, like, she's Oprah. Mm-hmm. So, like, I don't know what she's doing in her own time, doing crazy dark things that you all claim that she does. I'm not going to dive into that. And I'm not going to hike up to her Montecito mansion and say, hey, Mrs. O, stop doing that crazy shit.
Would you start a change.org petition though?
No.
Oh.
I won't. I won't even read it or
I
sign
think
it.
the funniest thing to me is a change.org petition. It's like, what does this do? Like, what does it do? Can you tell me? I want to know. Honestly, I want to know. What is that?
And so now, after being so passionately heated, sorry, this is a lot of callbacks to last week, but now, after Lizzie's 7 days on the floor, she consumed all of JLo's content. After not just watching the reels about it, she's now consumed it actually.
I watched the documentary first.
That's groundbreaking. Riveting.
It is like, in retrospect, after seeing it, I understand why you were like awestruck. Because it is crazy. And I do have to say, this woman put her own money on the line for a project that everybody hated.
Somebody ended up buying it, so she's fine.
I mean, Amazon ended up buying it, and so she made her money back. But I do have to say, there is something admirable about her.
She didn't know they would, yeah.
Yeah, there's something very admirable about her dropping probably a couple $1 million on this. And there is something admirable about her work ethic.
Oh, it was 20. How much did you say?
I said a couple.
No,
She spent 20 million of her own dollars
before she knew that it was going to get funded by
yeah,
someone
see,
else.
I hear that and I'm like, God damn, go J-Lo.
That's what I. That's
Doesn't
what I
mean
meant.
it's good,
but
girl,
that's why I'm
but
like,
it's
so.
like-
And she's. That's why I was like,
And
wow,
still-
she's no different than a YouTuber just trying to make their way,
Yeah.
like begging everyone.
And nobody ever does that. Like, I literally watched someone beg for $3 million for 10 years, knowing full well this person was worth at least 50 million. And it's just like, why didn't you? And then they had like an assistant on set that they straight up didn't pay. Like that's crazy to me. But the fact that J-Lo dropped $20 million
and tries so hard.
And is so out of touch.
I love that. I love like no. I love that she's created this world for
Yeah.
herself. It's in touch for her out of touch life that she's created. And that's what
Absolutely.
makes my jaw drop because I'm just like, wow. Like even with what everyone else in the world
Yeah.
would say, like, I've done it. Like if I had $400 million, you motherfuckers would never see me again.
No, it's over.
I would be out of here.
Yeah.
I would be like, this was fun. I love what I've created. I love all of you that
Yeah.
consume. But like,
We're done.
we're done here.
We're done here. Every day's our birthday. We're hiking. If you had $400 million, I'm definitely stepping up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just asking for lunches. That's all.
No, I might still do the podcast when I feel like it.
Right. But we'll be super honest. You'll finally meet us, you fucking clowns. Just kidding. I'm pregnant and crazy. Don't read into that. Should we write that time down? 28. We should probably... Let's write that time down. Scary. Wow, that just caused me so much
Do you
stress
feel like
and
you need to
anxiety.
apologize to Kate like everyone else?
I feel like
It's not a laughing matter. It's honestly not.
No, but I do also want to say I watched J-Lo's movie as well.
Well, God bless you.
And to be completely honest, I wasn't texting. I was literally on the kitchen floor with the TV like 3 feet away from my face. I don't remember any of it. It's like it happened at me and my body just disassociated as if it were like an act of aggression that I couldn't survive if I remembered it. So my main takeaways were, no, they're all from the documentary. I just
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
The documentary is incredible.
just Post Malone slamming fucking Bud Lights, being like, yeah, whatever, J-Lo, let's fucking do this, bitch. That's all I got. And it's like, it's crazy.
Gosh, if J-Lo called me, I can't believe all the roster of people that said no. It was just crazy. Okay.
Okay, so here's the deal.
Tell me.
Last week,
For the last 2 weeks, this has been a 2-week saga.
no, we've been talking about Kate Middleton, but
Yeah.
I'm giving the update.
Oh, right.
So Kate Middleton's camp and Kate Middleton herself released a video where she's sitting down in a really beautiful nature environment. And
Perfect hair.
Perfect hair. She looks stunning.
And this is what all of you made her do. I hope you're happy. Can you imagine going through all of this, having to deal with all of your fucking
Nobody
comments,
knows- people
and then
might not
having
know
to
yet.
sit in hair and makeup?
Can we finish the
getting
update?
gorgeous?
Can we finish the update?
I think they know, but I'll let you finish.
Sometimes they don't. I see a lot of
That would be
comments saying
wild.
that we don't say what it is.
Although there were like
That's
10
why I'm always
topics,
trying to say, can we say what it is?
and I'm always like,
No. So Kate,
We're not that kind of pod. I mean, we are thanks to Lizzie. I wouldn't be if she wasn't
It's only
here.
because I read the comments and I see you guys saying, I don't know what the fuck you're talking
and it's
about.
like, neither do we. Welcome.
But let me just give you half the information a little bit wrong. So Kate Middleton, Kate Middleton's video. See, now we're laughing, and it's not about Kate Middleton's video, but it's because we're bad people. It's because I'm laughing because we're bad people.
Okay, let's recenter. Chris brought a lint roller and tea today.
We're not jumping off the Kate Middleton conversation.
No, we're not. We're
for
not.
The lint
But I
roller.
just don't think it's appropriate to be laughing about something that's so serious.
No.
So it's a
Should we cut this whole segment?
We just need to pivot in conversation for something else for a minute.
No, this is even worse. This is even worse than addressing it goodly or barely. You know what I mean? And we have to cut the whole segment because it seems all bad for us. It's not going to be good for. I'm crying.
Okay, so it was my 8-year anniversary. Just pretend everything was cut. I'll figure it out later. No,
Should we do the commercial read right now? Should you just do the
I don't have
commercial
them
read?
sorted to read in real time.
Oh no.
Even paid.
Okay.
Actually,
Okay.
Wow, that got us all crying.
It really did, because it's so sad.
No, it's just that it's so inappropriate.
It's because of us. And that's really the message here. Everybody needs to chill. The problem is not, I would say 100% the issue lies with the what do they call themselves? The corporation, the royal family. The royal family did not handle the Kate Middleton information well.
Well, I think it's hard when you're going through something in real time and you don't necessarily have the answers. So you're trying to hold out and then the world's like theorizing and you're sitting back. And I'm sure she wanted to just turn everything off so she didn't have to take that on in addition to the scare when she has her young children as well.
I think no matter what, though, like this company has dealt with so many things for centuries that it's honestly shocking to me that they didn't have a better way of handling this so that she could have that privacy.
Yeah.
And I will also say, like, you know, we talked about it 2 weeks ago. Like, it's all fun and games when you're dehumanizing someone. But do you hear that sentence?
Mm-hmm.
And I said it. I'm the one who said it.
No,
So,
and that's
like,
why a lot of times on this podcast, you'll hear me like battling with, are we being too toxic or are we being too gossipy? Because I do believe words have a lot of power.
Yeah.
And even making fun of somebody when it doesn't feel like they're a person.
It's punching below the belt, and dehumanizing anyone is not good.
It's crazy because gossip is so fun.
Yeah.
But it is.
Because we're sick.
But everyone's sick. Everyone gossips.
Yeah.
And that's why sometimes I have to sit and I have to reevaluate, well, what am I putting out? What are we collectively putting out into the world? What's actually fun versus what is actually harmful?
Yeah.
And sometimes I do like to think, if I was listening, if I came across a podcast thinking, oh, these two people are kind of funny, and then heard my name, my heart would sink and be like, oh, I used to think they were funny. Now I can't listen because they talk shit about me.
I mean, you and I have stopped listening to podcasts where we just assume it's about us. It's probably not.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. No, but seriously, my heart goes out to Kate Middleton. I can't imagine with her 3 kids and going through everyone, including us, being just real assholes.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, being forced to share something you don't want to share too soon. And I also you know, a large part of this, I think, has to do with the PR team over there. Like, I was listening to someone else's podcast, and apparently these PR people's positions are horribly paid.
Really?
Yeah, it's like $25,000 a year.
Sorry, I'm just hearing drilling and I don't know what it's.
I'm hearing the drilling as well.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's something fucked up. Don't quote me on that number, but it's something fucked up. It's obviously not dollars, it's pounds. But the conversion rate's very similar right now.
Well, my heart breaks for her. And I hope that, I mean, I don't know any more than what was posted out in the video that she sent, but I just hope everything is going to be good.
Yeah.
And let this woman fucking live. Let's all just stop talking about her now.
Let's not treat her the way we treated Diana. Let's humanize them.
Okay, so it was Shane and I's 8-year anniversary.
Oh.
And I want to know, it gets a little exhausting. Like, not our anniversary, but having 2 now. A wedding anniversary and a day we met anniversary.
Is
or
it
like a day we started
anniversary
dating.
or anniversary?
I don't know. Fuck you.
I'm just wondering because you've said anniversary so long that I've started saying it. But like when I look at the words, like there's no SH.
Let's. Which one do I do? Anniversary.
That is not the one you do, but I believe that's the word.
So that's your roundabout way of telling me I was wrong?
No, I'm just coming to like it's a Socratic method. We're just asking questions. We're feeling things out.
Okay.
We're doing the
well,
market
it was
research.
our 8 years of that, and
8 years of what?
being together.
As boyfriends.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, our first date, which was basically we were
You
already.
guys still celebrate the first date?
I mean, well, that's what I'm getting to.
Some people are more romantic than others.
Because our 1-year wedding anniversary was December 3rd, and then our my hell, Lizzie, can I just tell my fucking story?
Please.
God. And then only a couple months later is our dating one. I hate you.
No, keep going.
But so they're really close together to be celebrating both. And Shane doesn't not go all out ever.
Yeah.
And so then I feel like I have to match it. And I'm like, this is exhausting to have 2.
Yeah.
I want to celebrate our love. But do people just give up the meeting one? I don't want to give up those 7 years. I'm not just going to be like, I've been married for a year, because it's like, do you even know a person for a year? No, we've been together for 8, but I can't just erase the 7.
I don't think anyone's asking you to erase the 7.
I know, but then how do you celebrate just one?
I mean, we're like, oh my God, 10 years. It's crazy.
And then you celebrate your wedding.
Barely. Yeah. But we're not those people, you know. I did see a really funny post on a friend's Instagram feed. It was like, celebrating our first kiss. It's been 20 years of kisses, and originally when we kissed, we were invading Afghanistan. And I was like, wait, what? Like, neither of these people are military either. Like, literally, they work in production. And I was like, what an odd marker.
Association.
Yeah, like,
with your first kiss.
yeah, like, it was very interesting. And I was like, It was not, it was a little, I was like, that's crazy. Cute, though. But I know Joe and I met on June 7th, and he became my boyfriend on July 22nd. And then I think we got married on June 5th.
Wow. You don't even know.
Maybe.
I'm curious for all of you that do celebrate those. Is it the wedding or the day you meet, or do you go all out and do both?
Some people do.
I'm curious. My grandma was still here, and she loves to see the ocean. And every time she comes to see the ocean, she's so excited because as she's getting a little bit older, just what she says when she leaves is, I don't know if I'll ever get to see the ocean again.
Jeez, Grandma.
And so I'm so excited to take her to the ocean every time she comes here, and her face just lights up. So we went to dinner like at a restaurant on the beach, and we went down to the beach, and she was just so excited. And I keep telling Shane, stop with the gifts. When we had the babies, our truths in life was, once these babies come, we're going to stop. And so Shane went all out for Christmas, and I was like, okay, we're done. That's it.
Yeah.
And I get back, this motherfucker's got me another ring. And I'm like, I already have a million rings.
Where are you going to put it?
Well, that's the thing. So he got the size of my ring finger, but it's like, I don't think
You won't be able to bend.
I don't need a 4th
Yeah,
ear.
you'll have a...
And the color combo doesn't really work with the gold.
What's the color?
So he got it to be as a reminder of the baby. So it's a diamonds that are...
Because you sometimes forget them?
One's a diamond, then one's like a blue. I don't know if it's a sapphire or a diamond. So
Is that their birthstone?
It's blue and white. No, but I think it's just like having the boys. Blue's like can be associated with boy colors.
Right.
So I think it will then go here.
Nice. On your pointer finger.
On my pointer finger. So it's a little separation. It would color clash with the gold, so it can't go there. Problems.
Problems.
But so crazy. 8 years together,
Yeah.
2 kids, tons of alpacas,
7
3 dogs,
houses, 9
2 cats, and I'm just running every day to keep up.
I noticed you said ocean. Is it not ocean?
Oh my God.
Just wondering.
Okay, I don't think I need to talk about all of these other things.
You had beer with Cotier?
beef. No, this is fine. If I want to talk about this in the cart, we can. And my new active life calling is a business venture that I'm going to start.
Well, what's your business venture?
Well, you've always been begging me to start like an active line, but I think there's enough of that in the world. Every store you go to, it's there.
No, I'm saying you need to make the male Fabletics.
And I understand. I just
And now
think
Fabletics has branched out into male,
a
but
big
it's a predominantly
undertaking.
female. You're the one who wants $400 million and to never talk to these people again.
Okay, I would love to keep talking to you guys, and I don't know that I will ever have $400 million.
If you started a male athleisure line like Fabletics, you might.
Well, I think it needs to be a business that's something that's more important to me and
Like what?
speaks to me. Like
Mr.
something that would clean my dog's paws
Oh,
when they
you've
would
been
come
talking
in
about this.
after the weather. Because I noticed at Lizzie's house, she lays down a bunch of towels like I lay down a bunch of towels. Every time it rains, it's my biggest nightmare in the world because then I have 3 dogs that are all muddy that I have to spend 10 minutes cleaning off before they
Yeah.
can then enter the house. And sometimes you lay the towel down and it collects some of it. And sometimes they stand all over your white furniture and you want to scream.
Yeah.
And so I just don't know why there's not an invention that will clean that. And it makes it even worse when you take them on a walk. Like it had rained the other day. I didn't realize the dirt path had gotten all muddy. We were filled with mud.
Yeah.
I'm talking 40 minutes of me cleaning these fuckers before
Mud
we can come
dripping
back
out
into
of
the
the
house.
eyes. Yeah.
So why isn't there an invention that they can just step in
I
before
think
they
it's
step into the
because
house
it's like
and keep it moving?
It's so hard.
I know, but there has to be a solution.
Yeah.
And if I cracked that solution, I think any household with more than 1 dog would purchase.
Yeah. Well, crack it.
All right. Let's see your hot topics.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
We should do this in the car.
No, because you want to do this in the car?
While we're eating, right? It gives me something to do. I don't know. Do you guys really enjoy just watching them eat and or do you want, like, they can still do that, but we could also provide hot topics during that time.
I mean, these aren't really hot topics, so that's
I'm always
fine.
so surprised though. Like, honestly though, like, what is it about the eating that you guys love?
There's a whole genre of YouTube that is just
I want to know what the fuck.
I mean,
is
and
up
there's
with that.
There's a 30% portion of our audience that is also like, what the fuck? And I'm like, well, you're still getting 45 minutes at least of just a podcast.
70% of you guys, please
skip to that and watch it first, and then go back.
No, but please tell me in the comment section, what is that about?
It's because either somebody doesn't want to eat it themselves, but they want to live vicariously and do it, because it's like, are you fucking kidding me?
Just vicariously. You're right. You're good. Just keep that boat a sailing. I'm starving. I'm sorry. I want you to have the best life you could possibly have.
You were asking a question and I was answering, but you're getting nasty, so I don't care anymore.
Is it nasty to just help you a little bit? I'm just wondering. I'm asking. Why do people like food
I don't want to
stuff?
be around you anymore.
Because I corrected the way you said vicarious.
You've been doing it for the last 10 minutes.
Because
and you don't let
anniversary
it go.
is crazy. You've been in a relationship for 8 fucking years saying anniversary. It's crazy.
I hope the backlash is on you.
I don't know that it will be.
I think it will be, because it's annoying.
Is it annoying to just learn at 33 that it's anniversary? I'm sorry. I'm confused for you. I'm starving. I'll go. I'll leave. We'll put Chris in the front seat and I'll have a private conversation in the back about the hot topics. I'll see you guys later. That's the sip. Turn it off.
I'm so done with you.
Are you really?
And I was trying to be nice to you. Do you remember when you stepped into my house and I was singing? The birds were chirping.
He was singing a derogatory song, making fun of me, calling me a lesbian. He was walking through his house singing about me being a lesbian.
Do you remember the tune? It was good.
No, I don't, because I was trying to add some topics to the hottie teas. I'm sorry. I'll never correct you. I'll let you walk around with boogers in your nose.
Is there?
Saying anniversary.
Is there?
Till the day you die.
I was trying not to fight with you today, but Lizzie's, I was walking the dogs. She set the time for 11:30 because of her own appointment. And I was like,
I'll
great.
probably be early, but
I'll
it's
accommodate.
For safety's sake.
I'll accommodate your 11:30 time frame. So I'm out walking my dogs with the appropriate amount of time to get ready after that. She's texting me, hitting me up saying she's here, but I have her text conversation muted so that I don't lose my mind from a million vibrations all day long. And so I don't know she's at my gate. When I finally look at my phone, my doors rang 7 times and I have 10 text messages from her. And
I'll be dead one day and no one will text
I said,
you.
Elizabeth, there's not one person on planet Earth that has received not only my gate code, but my garage code more than you. Grow up and use it.
Making
Grow
sure you
up
have
and
some
use
privacy and security.
I don't want it.
I have boundaries.
And
my
then
boundaries.
Chris pulls up behind her and she goes, now there's a train. And then 2 minutes later, thank God Chris knows your gate code. I was like, of course he knows my gate code. So do you.
Because Chris has no fucking boundaries.
And then she's like, I need in the house. Completely ignored that I wasn't even home. I tell her the back door's open. I can't get in through your garage. There's a bird in here. And I was like, well, escort the bird out.
It scared me. Escort the bird out.
Yes, that's what I did.
How?
Well, the bird comes in because there's windows in my garage. Yeah. So the dumb bird thinks that it can get all the way through.
But how do you escort him out? You grab him by the wing
running
and walk
into
him
the
out?
fucking window. And I have to go in and say, hi, nice bird. We're going to go out the garage.
You literally just verbally communicate with him?
Ah.
Oh, but you're not like Snow White being like, come on, bird.
Seems like I might be. I put the hummingbird feeder in, and now I have a hummingbird party at my house, too. There's 5 of those motherfuckers that just chat with me, and I go out there and I say, it's lunchtime. They eat their lunch while I eat my lunch, and we're having fun.
I need a snack before we go. My stomach's growling.
Okay, goodbye.
My baby is eating me from the inside out. Can we all cut this now?
Today's podcast is also sponsored by Rocket Money, which is a personal finance app that helps you find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Nearly 75% of people have subscriptions that they've completely forgotten about. Before I started using Rocket Money, I thought I had maybe 5 to 6 subscriptions. I could not believe it when I realized they showed me I was paying for almost 20. I'm not proud of it, but they helped me cancel the ones I didn't need. With Rocket Money, I have full control over my subscriptions and have a clear view of my expenses. I can see all of my subscriptions in one place, and if I see something I don't want, Rocket Money can help me cancel it with a few taps. And I also like that the dashboard shows me this month's spending compared to last month's, so I can clearly see my spending habits, and they'll help you create a custom budget to keep your spending on track. Rocket Money will even try to negotiate to lower your bills by up to 20% for you. All you have to do is submit a picture of your bill, and Rocket Money takes care of the rest. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving its members up to $740 a year when using all of the app's features. I can't stress how much I genuinely love this app. I use it in my day-to-day life. It notifies me if there's a change to my credit score. It also lets me know if there's a big purchase on any of my accounts, which I appreciate, and has helped me become more aware of my finances, which in turn helps me save more because I'm conscious. I'm like, oh, I have this and I'm spending this. So stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions today by going to rocketmoney.com/sip. That's rocketmoney.com/sip. rocketmoney.com/sip.
Wow, that smells so good.
One take two, common mark.
Ah, fuck, I broke it.
Wow, Lizzie just said something that we're gonna eat smells good. It's gonna be a great day to be alive, ladies and gentlemen.
Is that a brownie flavored one?
We are trying the Easter flavors of not only Crumbl, but also Krispy Kreme. And I'm so lit on this because Krispy Kreme is so far from my house that typically if we're gonna do that, I have to Postmate it or DoorDash it to Lizzie in the morning. And then she grabs it and brings it to us. She had an ultrasound appointment this morning, so I was like, well, that's out the window. But I was in Ralph's because I had forgot my memory card. And it was like all of this happened for us and not to us. The Krispy Kreme Easter ones were at Ralph's. And obviously they're not going to be like fresh and as delicious as they might be coming straight out. But honestly, I don't know that you always get fresh donuts at Krispy Kreme anyways.
I don't know that we even got fresh cookies at Crumbl.
Should I get a B-roll shot of the donut?
Oh, yes. And so I assigned Lizzie to cut the... Oh, you lost all the eggs.
I took the eggs off, brother.
No, but that's fine. Each of us can get an egg
what I was
on
thinking.
our individual pieces.
It was a premeditated thought I
and
had.
I'm lit because Crumbl is doing another version of a cake today, and it's a carrot cake this week for Easter.
I'm just going to cut the carrot cake in fourths.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm really excited about all
Are
of
there
these.
raisins in the carrot cake?
Why?
Oh,
Because I will walk off this
Let me
side.
look up the ingredients after this.
And so I assigned Lizzie to cut the crumbles because it's like, that seems like a good job. She started with the chocolate, and I'm like, do you know nothing? You're going to get chocolate all over every other cookie now.
Did I?
But it looks like this is working out for us.
Yeah. These are not the soft Crumbl cookies we all know and love.
Really? You're calling them out on being bad?
Listen to this.
Oh.
And I'm not gonna lie, the one she's cutting is like the
A soft one.
the confetti one, and I had it last week, and it was delicious.
I do love the confetti one.
You've had it too?
Yeah, it's my favorite
So
one.
the carrot cake is 2 tiers of carrot cake mixed with warm spices, coconut, pineapple, carrots, all layered with a light glaze and vanilla cream cheese frosting, then topped with chopped pecans. So no raisins.
Woo!
Let's start with that because it's
He's
something.
risen.
It's so different. Oh my gosh. She's fighting against the price. Let's
That
just leave
one's
it in
just-
force.
I read that like I don't know how to read. Also, it lost my face.
Oh, are you kidding me? It's because you were moving around like a maniac.
I'm sorry.
Who's
No,
the
I'm kidding.
cameraman here?
Is it fine? Did it find you?
Yes.
Is everything
Yes,
chill?
Yes.
You told that camera how to man.
Do you guys want to start with, oh my gosh, the pretzel one looks incredible, and so does the carrot cake. Where do we begin?
We could divide and conquer, honestly.
No, we cannot.
Okay.
I'm going in for the carrot cake.
I'm mostly the woman who worked there.
Wait. Do we want to start with the best, or do we want to save the best for last?
How do you know that this is the best?
Because
Prove
Chris
it.
was just going to say.
The woman at Crumbl was saying that it's her favorite by far. She can't have gluten, but she eats it anyways because it's so good.
All right, let's start there. Let's
You don't
just
want to
do
save
it.
the best for last? You guys
Oh.
were devastated last time we did this.
Reaching over is going to mess up your camera angle,
Oh, I'm sorry.
but I don't want to touch
Oh,
it
it worked.
followed.
It worked.
All right. Oh.
What?
There's lots of dog drama going on because Spencer was at the gate trying to get into the house, but the dogs are out, and I was like, why is everyone running around? Okay. Here we go.
I'm really excited about this.
I'm not crazy. I'm just a little carrot cake.
Wow.
That's delicious.
Wow. That cream cheese frosting.
It always hits.
Oh my gosh. And it's cooled. Like the cake is chilled.
Maybe that's why everything was so hard to cut. Is it
This
frozen?
is delicate and delicious.
Fragile. So while you
Oh my god.
do you want me to do a hot topic or?
I just love the cinnamon popping out in a carrot cake.
Yeah.
This is
Wow.
fantastic. There's nothing not to like about this.
So no hot topic then?
Well, just hold on. I'm processing.
Okay.
I know this isn't for you, but this is for me.
Talk about the
You
flavor
screaming
palettes.
about how I can't pronunciate was for you. This is for me.
What about the flavor palettes?
Oh, I just love all of it, and it's perfectly moist. Okay, we gotta go in. The thing I'm most excited about, quite honestly, is this buttery pretzel goodness. I mean, look at this.
Why did you say butter? Is there butter in it?
Well, Chris said that it's a butter cookie base.
I'll read it again. Hold on, sorry. A buttery pie-inspired cookie rolled in pretzel pieces, adorned with whipped cream cheese topping, house-made strawberry jam, and more pretzel pieces for the perfect crunch.
Wow, you're gonna have to
How
grab
does it
one,
look?
Chris.
That fucks.
Oh, I like the pretzels all over. It's very cute. It looks cute.
I love the addition of the pretzels. This tastes like my mom makes a pretzel jello every single year for the holidays, and it's a pretzel base, and it tastes exactly like this. I'm gonna have to insert a picture because it's exactly the same taste profile.
That is delicious.
My dogs are still wilding out.
Wow, this is such a good week for Crumbl.
I love this one because a lot of Crumbl cookies are so sweet that I have to scrape off half the frosting.
Yeah.
Or I'll like have a sugar overdose. This one, although it might have a ton of sugar, it tastes balanced. It's like
Oh, I
salty
still think
and
it's
sweet.
so sweet.
Really?
Yeah.
In comparison to their average cookie, I feel like it's
Because the
balanced.
raspberry has like some tartness to it.
The tartness of the strawberry is
Or
delightful.
strawberry.
and the pretzel.
The pretzel is a fun touch. I feel like because it's chilled though, the pretzel gets a little bit sogged.
I like that.
Oh,
I don't like too big of a crunch.
right.
We're allowed to disagree.
You like a soggy, moist pretzel.
This honestly might be my favorite pretzel, or my favorite cookie that I've had at Crumbl in a very long time.
The shock of the tart of the strawberry is so nice.
I'm obsessed with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good.
I think it's just a nostalgic flavor for me because
Right.
it's holiday for me.
They need to do more tart things. It's like the first tart I've had in a
It is
Yeah, they-
so good.
I think they did like a passion fruit one at one point that was so fucking tart and so fucking good. I missed that one.
Do you guys like Cadbury eggs?
No.
Me either.
Does anyone?
Shane loves them. They're like Shane's favorite thing. So that's what this is. I'm guessing it's just like their sugar cookie with a Cadbury egg.
Can I pass you yours, Chris, or is
That's
that?
fine. Thank you very much. Thank you very
There you
much.
go. I'm gonna throw that egg at you because it fell off.
But I am going to commit to the whole Cadbury egg to get the experience.
It looks very cute. The presentation is like...
Little blue robin's egg. I feel like I have dog hair on my lips. Hi, Riley. I do.
Ooh. Wait, I like it in the cookie. I like the crunch of it in the cookie.
Is it a Cadbury egg or is it just a chocolate egg?
I think it's just a chocolate egg.
Yeah.
I fooled myself by its exterior. You
Got
can
it.
never really judge a book by its cover, can you?
Never.
Wow.
I love a crunch in my cookie. And like...
It's just a regular cookie though. That's like a sugar cookie, yeah?
Yeah, but they make a cookie well. I'll give that to them. Now, my favorite. I think it's going to be my favorite. No, I don't. The lemon. Let's just get into it.
Oh, he's a lemon king.
I love
yes.
lemon. But when I'm thinking over the whatever raspberry thing that was.
Strawberry.
Yeah.
The flavor you've known your whole life that it gives you a nostalgic feeling.
I laughed and powder went everywhere. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god. Oh my god. A lemon cake. Did you guys make lemon bars growing up?
Yeah.
My grandma did. Why is this so nostalgic for me today? Every flavor profile Crumbl has today is very nostalgic for me.
Probably because it's Easter.
It ties
It's
into
so
my
good.
memories.
It's so good.
I love a lemon dessert.
I did too. I sent you a bunch of links for lemon desserts. Did you
Are you
get
gonna
them?
make me one?
Well, I just thought we could make one together if you wanted to.
I'm very fearful of my Instagram DMs, even of people I know.
I'll show you them one time.
Oh my god.
This is the best week Crumbl has had in a long time for me.
Right. I concur. Sometimes
Okay.
Crumbl really misses.
Ooey
Yeah.
gooey brownie. I made that name up, but I'm assuming that's what it looks like.
It is double fudge brownie.
I think ooey gooey brownie's better.
I concur.
So we're gonna name it that.
Because it is ooey and gooey. And ooh, fuck. I love the smell of a brownie.
Do you like a double chocolate?
I don't like a double chocolate, but I do like a brownie.
You don't like frosting on your brownies?
Fuck no.
I have a store-bought frosting brownies.
No, I hate this.
I love it, but I can't have a ton of chocolate, so the rare times that I have a little bit is like the most exciting thing in the world for me. So I love it, but
If I was gonna splurge on chocolate,
It's good. It's the ooey gooey for you.
oh my gosh.
it is good.
Is it? Yeah.
You know? Watch me get crazy.
I am not a chocolate and lemon girly, and some people are, and I think you're sick fucks.
Let me just try it out.
Two flavor profiles that don't fuck are no, you're lying.
They fuck.
You're lying.
They're making a great
You're
baby.
lying.
It's a beautiful
He's
baby.
full of shit. Click out now.
It's a beautiful baby. They're having a beautiful
No,
child.
you're a lizard person.
They're a beautiful children.
You're sick.
They're making We Are the World.
Did you do it and like it too?
No.
You sick fuck.
No, I already ate my lemon.
Do you want another one so you can try it?
Maybe.
And be honest. Don't be nice.
Chris,
Be honest.
be on it.
Okay.
It's sweet. Chris is gonna love it.
Get a real bite of that lemon. I don't think you got enough lemon in that bite. It's fucked up, right? Like disgusting. It's not it. It's not it. It's not.
He doesn't like the baby.
Because it's
You
disgusting.
hate babies.
It's wrong, right?
I like.
No,
I like
you don't.
It.
You fucking
I like it.
liar.
I'm
You
sorry.
lying ass
I like
bitch.
it.
Okay, I had this cookie already yesterday. It's their like celebration last week. It was my favorite from last week.
Like 3 or 4 years ago, the celebration cookie came out on my birth week.
Oh, so you've had it before.
This is one of my favorites.
Okay.
Yes.
Are you gonna have a bite?
I will have a bite.
I've already overdosed on this cookie, so I'm gonna pass.
Would
But
you like
Chris,
a bite,
would you
Chris?
like one?
Yes, please.
Wow.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh my god, it's almost my birth month.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're an April baby. I just feel like you're a May baby because you're a Taurus. Isn't that crazy for me to think Tauruses are May?
No, I'm end of April. I'm not even a cusper.
They're very end of April.
But still very Tory.
I like it. What do you think?
Oh, of course I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's delightful. I'll eat this whole piece.
I'm back to the strawberry.
Yeah, I liked it more than I thought I would. Because I like you. I don't love a ton of frosting. But it's like it's pretty good. It's good frosting.
I scrape half the frosting off of that one.
That was the only one I'll eat the whole piece of.
Yeah.
I'm always like that even with my cake though. Like I'm always wanting more cake with a little ratio of frosting.
Me too.
Now do we even want the donuts?
No.
I'm gonna at least take a bite for everyone at home. You know what I mean?
I know what you
Use
mean.
your frosted bear.
We could all try. I mean, we don't need to try every one of these. Chris, you're welcome to if you want to. I think through and through, I'm like, I really only want the chocolate one.
Just take the chocolate one then.
It's not very Eastery.
It's got Easter colors on it.
Do you think that they can make? Do you want to do the pink one? No, eat whatever your pregnant heart desires.
Which is not
Okay. Don't eat any of them. I don't care. Do you think they're going to be as good as them at the store?
No.
Cheers.
Like, look
Sorry.
at show,
Oh, no, it's okay.
show how fucked up yours is first.
I mean, it's a donut.
Yeah, but somebody finger fucked the shit out of that donut.
You know, it's not bad. This one's pretty good.
It's still the melty frosting, like melt in your mouth frosting. The donut is obviously like it's been sitting for a day or two or 3 or 5.
1 week.
Yeah.
I was expecting it to be more stale for some reason, but
No,
No, I think they do get dropped off at grocery stores daily.
really.
Yeah.
It's still really soft.
not bad.
It is good. Is there a different flavor profile with the different frostings?
How would you describe the
I'll
flavor
try it
profile of the blue one? Would you say it's
And what's the texture like?
Is it
Would you describe it as anniversary?
It's it tastes like a simple like I don't know.
But is
There's
it-
like it's not like blueberry or something.
Is it
you know what I mean?
moist?
It's moist. There's a
Oh.
little bit of crunch because
Does-
there's little flaky things on
Does
top.
it taste vanilla or is it a flavor? The blue.
No, it's not a flavor.
Is the pink? It smells like a flavor.
I feel like the pink has a flavor. Maybe I'm tripping, but I think there's a flavor. Am I tripping? No, maybe I'm tripping.
Ryland talked you into a flavor.
In my mind, there was.
Had a placebo effect.
Yeah, right?
It's a flavor.
Hold on. I'm going back. No, maybe not. Maybe I'm tripping. No, I don't think there's a flavor. I'm wrong.
If you're in the market for a sweet treat,
No
Crumbl's flavors this week are delicious and so good. The Krispy Kreme from a box,
They're a Krispy Kreme.
they were $13.
Fuck off.
Are you kidding?
No, that's crazy.
I know. It's a lot.
Something's wrong with this economy.
Crumble's expensive too. Like my husband,
How much were those crumbles?
I was gonna say.
well, this is the smaller box, the 6. When my husband will like just get them for everyone at the house to try, I always was like, oh, like casual. I bet it was like $24. It's like $50 for a 12 box
Shut
of
up.
Crumbles. Yeah.
Damn,
They're not cheap. And I watched the CNBC. They're making $1 billion a year, I believe, right now.
No way.
2 guys.
That could have been us.
Never could have been us. You hate sweets.
Athleisure. Male athleisure. I could be the queen of male athleisure wear.
Okay.
But what about your hot topic?
Yeah, what about your hot topic?
I just myself to death.
Okay, well, the one notable was somebody was on Hot Ones. Can I just tell you?
Somebody was on Hot Ones is literally your fucking description of what that was.
Okay, well, it's somebody I love.
Who?
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Okay.
And even seeing that my queen, Gwyneth Paltrow, and people think I'm like the craziest
Did you
celebrities.
watch the episode?
This is what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
My favorite person in the world could be on Hot Ones, and I still will not click. There's nothing intriguing about the concept to me, and I don't even know the format of the show other than they're eating hot things. And I've seen like tiny clips on Instagram, and I just know that's a show that isn't for me.
You've never seen one? Sorry.
Never one episode.
The only one I've seen is the Gwyneth Paltrow one because I added the Gwyneth Paltrow one to the Hot Topics list because she said "fuck you, Bill Clinton," which I just thought was funny. But that bitch was so fucking composed through the entire tasting.
She's incredible.
I left feeling that way. I was like, you know what? She might be the devil, and I fuck with her.
I've been on her train, as you know, for like my whole life.
Someone in our comment section called Joe Gwyneth Paltrow, or Gwyneth Paltrow, and I love it.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what?
What?
Cheers to Gwyneth Paltrow.
Here's to the girl.
God love her. God love all of you, except for the ones calling me nasty.
I don't think Gwyneth Paltrow's fazed by anyone or anything.
And you know, that's aspirational for me.
And me. She was really great on that show.
Good to everyone.
How many times have I told you that she will not drink a bottle of water that is already open? Did I tell you that? Mm-mm. My friend worked very closely with her and watched multiple times as her assistant would bring her a water bottle and crack it, and she would just put it down. And be like, I'm going to need another one because I'm not trying to get poisoned.
She has to open it herself?
Yep.
And that's Goop.
That's the goop.
That's her staying through and through to her branding.
Well, I think she's worried about being poisoned because she's such a heinous bitch.
And hopefully she'll let her assistant then water the plants with that water instead of going to the trash.
I think she just throws it in her face and is unbothered by it.
Well, this was a great bonding experience.
I'm dying and need some protein now. Call JG Wentworth. 877 protein now.
Well, thank you guys very much for watching and supporting our show. We love you very much, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye. And that's the sip.
My stomach's doing things.
Yeah, you feeling sick?
These Krispy Kremes have nothing on the crumbles.
No, they're trash.
Nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bye.
It's nice just to have a record of Chris saying he feels sick, though.
You don't think you think he's immune to feeling sick?
No, I just wanted to make it clear that nobody feels good after this. Even Chris, who enjoys it, feels like he's dying.
Oh no, I have to go work out in a 110-degree yoga room for 60 minutes to feel normal again.
Yeah, that's my point. I'm so sick and tired of pretending like this is fun, and for people at home to be like, this is a fun thing, like everyone's dying.
I had so much fun.
No, we had a great time, and we're dying.
I like to do this once a week, on or off air, regardless.
And do you just sit somewhere and die for hours afterwards?
No, I go to my couch and I think, ooh, I love that I'm full.
This is a comfortably full feeling for you?
You know my best friend from Utah?
Yes.
I mean, you don't know him, but he's my best friend. Growing up, Tyler. Shout out Tyler. I always crack up because his favorite thing is to be like, the best feeling in the world is being full. Like after a good meal, being full.
Yeah, a good meal. I get that.
Okay, bye.
I'm burning inside and have a headache and want to vomit. And
You
I
and-
only had a bite of each. I'm just saying.
I thought we had fun.
Great time emotionally speaking. Physically, are you dying?
A little, but it's worth it. It's delicious.
I'm just trying to, not to be Gwyneth Paltrow.
But you are. You and your husband are Gwyneth.
I just think that
You guys are more Gwyneth.
I just think in society we need to turn a page and start deciding that we're no longer having a good time while mega corporations are killing us and getting rich off of it. That's all I'm trying to say. That's my only point.
It's a pretty loaded point when everyone just wants to have a little bit of joy every once in a while.
Why does the joy have to cause cancer and sickness, though? That's what I'm saying. That's what feels crazy to me. Put your mouth on that lens and sign off.
It doesn't have to.
Put your mouth on that lens.
So you never have a
gonna
treat.
do it.
In your personal life, you never have
my
a treat?
treats don't feel bad. That's what I'm saying.
I don't believe that.
It's not true. Ecstasy always feels good.